Namaste and welcome to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that at Janamejaya's Sarpa Yajna, Vaishampayana started to narrate the story of Mahabharata. Mahabharata is considered as the Panchama Veda, which means it is the fifth Veda. The four Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharva, they give us the knowledge of the highest order. They give us the Atma Gnanam. But how do we distill it to real life? How can they be applied? Those rules are exalted, and with examples and stories, very clearly we can see in all the characters of Mahabharata how we can apply to our life. A couple things to remember about the story of Mahabharata. All the characters are in the gray area. It's not black and white. There'll be a lot of conflicts of dharma, emotion, dharma sankatas that they face, what to do, how to make the choices. That's exactly where we get our lessons from. Starting from the story of Śāntanu, we see that there were many conflicts and none of the characters of the Mahabharata were free from flaws. Śāntanu was the king of Hastinapura. One day, when King Śāntanu was walking by the river, he saw a gorgeous lady. He instantly fell in love with her and went to her and expressed his desire to marry her. The lady said, "I have no problem, but then I have a condition. I will marry you only on the condition that you will not question me no matter what I do." Śāntanu immediately agreed and he married the lady, and she was Mother Gaṅgā. A personified river Gaṅgā had appeared as a damsel and she was married to Śāntanu. She had a child after some time, and then immediately after the baby was born, she took the baby to the river and drowned it in the river. Śāntanu was shocked to see this, but then, remembering the condition at marriage, he refrained from questioning Gaṅgā. And then they had one more baby, and the same fate was met by that baby too. This continued until Śāntanu had 7 children. And later, when the 8th child came by, Śāntanu could not hold it any longer. He was grief-stricken to lose all his sons, and at the 8th one, he stopped Gaṅgā and he said, "Please do not do this. They are the heirs to the throne of Hastinapura. You should not be drowning them in the river." At that time, Gaṅgā said, "Yes, looks like this child has a longer time to live on earth, so I will not drown this child, but as per the terms and conditions at the wedding, I will have to leave you now. I will take this baby with me. I will train him with all the required skills to be an able king for the country, and I will return him to you later." The baby was named as Devavrata. He had a couple other names, Gaṅgādatta or Devadatta also. Taking Devavrata, Mother Gaṅgā ascended to Svargam, heaven. Here, Śāntanu was grief-stricken, but then with the hope that his son will come back to him one day, he continued ruling the kingdom. What do we learn from this story? When smitten with love, when we make promises, it may not be easy to keep them. So one should be very wary about making promises, whether in grief or in anger. That is the takeaway from today's story. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om.